Okay, it's me, Dexter. How you guys doing? Um, Good to see you all. I'm going to do a live video today, um, and it is basically about observing the person that I have become, the man in the mirror. You know, um, during my time staying here outside of the United States in this country, I've realized quite a few things about accountability and myself, who I am as a person. Um, very easy in our lives to go through the motions, especially if you're from the United States, where things can be very hectic. You know, we're all juggling a lot of things: money, bills, children. You know, if you have a house, car payments, there's a lot of things you have to take care of. And coming here to a slower pace of life made me realize how affordable things can be, but it also made me realize that I am, in my own way, like an ugly person. Um, and my interactions with people around me here have made me realize that there are a lot of things about my life that I need to fix. There's things about my life that you can't just blame on society or other people. There's certain things that have to be adjusted. And when things get so bad, you start to feel the inadequacy in yourself. And what happens is you start to speak like negatively on your own life. You start to actually make things worse for yourself. Um, and here, it just made me realize that the person that I am in my head isn't the person that people see on the outside. And I realize now that I have to change that. And there's a couple things I've been trying to do. I've been trying to eat better. Um, I've been trying to focus more on being a higher vibrational person, positivity, speaking positivity, um, reading the Bible, trying to keep things, upbeat. I have hurt myself and I've hurt other people and not realizing how I interact with the world, by not realizing that the energy I put out affects other people. And the only way I can really deal with it now is to accept the fact that there are some aspects of my life that I do need to change. There's some things about my life that sometimes I feel are reactionary to our society, but at the same time, we all have to live our own lives. And I don't like the person that I have become. And that's enough for me to start. If you're not happy, then obviously you can't be happy. I mean, and I'm not happy with who I am and who I've become. And once you see yourself the way that you're perceived by others, it really is eye-opening, at least in my experience, for me to see how I've really failed to acknowledge a lot of my surroundings and the people in my life and the people that I've lost in my life. I'm starting to realize that I actually think that I'm a bad person. I do. I think that I'm a bad person. And the divine has its own way of showing us our faults and our mistakes Um, Nothing is quite as scary as being forced to see who you actually are, this person that you become. Um, and obviously, in my case, it gets really bad when you realize that I don't like me anymore. I don't like how negative I am. I don't like how pessimistic I am. I don't like how I'm quick to sweep out the work. I don't like how I didn't make a better plan for my life. That there's a lot of things about my life that I need to work on. There's a lot of pain and hardship and setbacks that I caused myself.